do you feel comfortable with me using, female toilets?
Oh my God, of course.
But
I would.
Does that depend on me having had surgery?
No.
What would you say? I don't want to dwell on this for too long, but what would you say to those people who would have an issue sharing a public bathroom with me?
Oh my goodness. I would say that's another human being. How can you? I understand fearing what you don't know. I understand kind of being like, oh, I don't really understand about this, and I've never met someone. But go and speak. Go learn. Go speak. Go look into the whites of someone's eyes that's had this experience.
So that right there was a recently resurfaced bit of an interview that Emma Watson did back in, I believe, 2019 with author and activist Paris Lee, a transgender writer and campaigner. Now, of course, the transgender community is under the gun every day by the right wing. So several years ago, having a high profile actress like Emma Watson talking like this, a lot of people have phrased this as, as Katie says, being simultaneously a legend and also relentlessly normal. Having a very, this is how you should think. Others have been attacking her based on this. Now, I want to give you a little bit more from the interview and then we'll discuss.
And tell me, after you've done that you do not see or feel their humanity or understand their story, or that there's any part of you that feels that it's okay to make that person not feel included. It's making people feel not included, I think, it's just such a painful, awful thing to do. And it has such big effects. I guess I'd ask them, have you ever felt that you weren't included?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt yourself not welcome somewhere, not invited?
Have you felt like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that any sane, rational person with an ounce of compassion in them does not think, first of all, can see past the lies that are being used to hem in legally and socially the transgender community in every direction. But what we just saw from Emma Watson is just natural compassion. These are people. Why would you want to make your life, your activism about trying to make them feel and be legally excluded in so many of these different areas? Francesca, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get over the fact that she is super cute. She's just undeniably cute, And I know we're gonna talk about the Don't Say Gay bill, but I think Emma Watson's turning me gay. I'll just put that out there. But
this video is now banned in Florida.
The video banned in Florida, but she's also, she's right on. And I think that first thing that she was saying is like, I understand not understanding it, and I think so much of not the vitriolic, weaponized, strategic transphobia, but the kind of nascent and go along to get along, whatever, like that's fine with me transphobia, comes from a lack of understanding. And I think it is important that we embrace not understanding what it is like to be trans, because you are not understanding what it is like to be Black, because you are and you can hold that ambiguity. You don't know what it's like to feel like you were born with a different body, that you were in the wrong body. What an incredibly difficult experience that must be. How hard? Yeah. Do I get it for my own body and self? No. But then other people don't know what it's like to have a lot of gas when you eat nightshades like me. So here's the thing. I love this, and I think it's important, and I think that obviously more people need to stand up and say such basic truths.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for some of what you just said there, not other parts. Yes. Yeah. And it's the two-parter. I can understand people being afraid initially of something they don't understand, but think. Ask questions if necessary, talk to these people. Because the first part is where so many of the right wingers stop, especially the bad faith media right wingers. that do obviously, objectively, do not understand many different people's life experiences, effectively everything but their own. Their job is to assert that their way of life is the only thing that makes sense.
Yes.
And they will never ever expose themselves to anything. Like, you don't think Ben Shapiro has had the time or the access to get to know a trans person? No, it is willful walling off. It is willful ignorance that requires effort, a fight to maintain. And of course, it's for financial reasons or for politically pragmatic reasons.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.